Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Light Up Your Path Tarot. I'm Mel, and we are going to be doing a reading for the new moon. So, the new moon in Scorpio, which is all about letting go, releasing, beginning, right? So, rebirth. It's about setting intentions around what we really, really want. So, we need to be honest with ourselves. We need to have honest conversations with those. We need to be with those who we are intimate with, right? In our relationships, we need to have the courage to let go. We need to listen to our intuition. We need to be aware that we need profound change and then go about setting that in motion. If you are new here, consider subscribing if any of these messages resonate with you. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your comments, your likes, your subscribes. It really means a lot. Okay. While I was meditating on this reading, I kept getting, I kept getting the message of, we have, what's going to happen here with this new moon, we've manifested it in some way, right? We know that these issues exist. We needed the clarity. We have the clarity now. And on top of that, we have what we need to do what it is that we need to do to bring about this change in our lives. It's important. We can't get stuck. We just don't have time to get stuck in cycles. We need to be honest, and the first step is honesty. All right, so the first card is going to be, what does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to work through? What does the collective need to work through? Please and thank you. What does the collective need to work through? The Nine of Swords. False evidence appearing real. What is going to be the potential challenge during this new moon for the collective? What is the potential challenge? Thinking about a sweeter time, having nostalgia. You're too caught up in this fear. What is working for the collective during this new moon? What is working for the collective during this new moon? Seven of Swords. Being quiet, being stealth with your plans, not saying everything that you're thinking. What is the advice for the collective for this new moon? Woo! The Sun. And that's one of the cards, when I was meditating, I pulled two cards, and one was the Magician and the other one was the Sun. Clarity. Stay clear. Stay in the happiness. Right? You need to work through this Nine of Swords, this constant worry, this constant ruminating on what is the worst scenario. And right, because the challenge is this sweetness, this simpler time. You want to be here, but it's causing you all this thinking, all this ruminating, all these, based, like the fear is not real. It's your worst case scenario. It's your mind repeating over and over what's the worst case. So what's the worst case if I'm really honest about what I really want? What's the worst that could happen? You know, oh my God, like if I actually say that I don't want to be in this marriage anymore because I'm miserable, I'm not going anywhere. It's going to tear up my whole entire life. Right? Or what if I have this very in-depth conversation with my lover about, you know, what I need him to be or her to be, and they leave me. So then you don't do it, but then you don't really get too far either, right? Or what if I call that person that I've been wanting to call? Or what if I apologize to that person even though maybe I don't feel, I need to apologize, even if whatever, maybe they're going to hang up or what's going to happen. So you just stay there, but you don't move the dice any closer, right? You don't move the football, or you don't move it any closer to the goal. You need to get over that. You need to stay clear. You need to stay optimistic. You need to stay clear because the Nine of Swords is unclear. What's working for you is being quiet. It's not divulging everything. Not divulging everything. You don't have to say everything that you're thinking. You don't have to say all your plans. But you do need to be honest. You just have to find creative ways of going about activating your plan. I want to get a clarifier for the Seven of Swords, please. Why is the Seven of Swords here for what's working in the collective's favor? Why is the Seven of Swords here, please? Please and thank you. The Seven of Swords. Gather information. Be quiet and gather information. Watch and observe. Watch and observe. Be quiet. Be stealth in observing yourself and how you react to others during this new moon. Remember, it is also about intuition. Trust your intuition. Observe, right? That's what the Page of Swords does, right? They observe, they gather information, and then they act. Do that. That is what's working for you. What's not working for you is staying here and just in your bed with the covers over you, scared to move. Make a plan. Be observant during this new moon. Observe the things you've done. Observe the past, right? Go back. Gather the information and do things differently. And for all purposes, stay clear. Because you have this wonderful sweetness coming in. We don't want to cock it up because we're stuck here. Let's be wise as a serpent and gentle as a dove. Observe what you've done in the past, see where you've gone wrong, and now set about and do something different. All right, guys, that's what I have for you for this reading. I hope It doesn't throw us off too much. I'm doing the work. I hope that you're ready to do the work. As always, I send you my love, my support, and my prayers. Stay strong and keep your head up. I'll see you during the week. Bye-bye.